Women aren't as mysterious as society suggests. The problem is, most people don't recognize the signs they give off when they're interested. These signs are often subtle, but once you understand them, they're impossible to miss. If you've ever wondered whether she's into you, or replayed conversations in your head trying to decipher her intentions, this guide is for you. Instead of second-guessing yourself, use this knowledge to connect with her on a deeper level. In this video, we'll break down 16 unmistakable signs she's into you and how to respond with clarity, respect, and a stoic mindset. Let's dive in. Number 1. She fixes her appearance around you. Have you noticed her adjusting her hair, smoothing her clothes, or glancing at a mirror when you're near? These aren't random acts. Subconsciously, she's trying to present her best self to you. It's not about vanity. It's a reflection of her interest. When someone cares about how they appear around you, it's a sign they want to make a positive impression. Stoicism teaches us to stay present and grounded in moments like these. Recognize her effort without making her feel self-conscious. Instead of overthinking, engage in the conversation or activity you're sharing. Let her actions speak for themselves while you stay composed. Appreciating her subtle gestures is key, but remember not to jump to conclusions. Sometimes the best connections grow from calm observation and mutual respect. Number 2, she compliments you often. Compliments are a clear sign of interest, especially when they're specific and heartfelt. If she notices details like your choice of clothing, your sense of humor, or the way you explain things, she's telling you she appreciates you. Stoicism encourages us to accept these compliments graciously. Avoid overanalyzing her words or letting them inflate your ego. A simple thank you is often the best response. Pay attention to how often she compliments you compared to others. Consistent, thoughtful praise indicates she's invested in making you feel good about yourself. At the same time, ensure that your interactions remain genuine and reciprocal. While it's flattering to receive compliments, it's also important to express gratitude and acknowledge her qualities. Her compliments are her way of building a connection. Respond with calm confidence and let the interaction flow naturally. Number 3. She loves deep conversations. When she asks about your dreams, values, or personal experiences, she's doing more than just making small talk. Deep conversations are her way of connecting with your inner world. This is a sign she's genuinely interested in understanding who you are, beyond surface-level interactions. To respond, adopt the Stoic principle of active listening. Don't rush to fill silences or steer the conversation toward yourself. Instead, engage thoughtfully, showing her that you value the depth she brings to your interactions. Sharing your thoughts openly can strengthen your bond, but remember to stay authentic. Avoid exaggerating or oversharing. The goal is to foster a meaningful connection. Not to impress, deep conversations are rare in casual relationships. If she's initiating them often, it's a strong indicator of her interest. Approach these moments with respect and curiosity, and you'll create a foundation for a deeper connection. Number 4. She holds strong eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues of attraction. If she locks eyes with you during conversations or holds your gaze longer than usual, she's signaling interest and connection. This isn't just politeness. It's an intimate way of saying, "I see you." The Stoic response to this is simple. Meet her gaze with calm confidence. Avoid fidgeting, looking away nervously, or overthinking her intentions. Strong eye contact often creates a moment of mutual understanding, so let it unfold naturally. However, it's important to remain respectful. Don't interpret every glance as a sign of attraction. Context matters. If her gaze feels warm and intentional, it's likely she's drawn to you. Use these moments to build rapport and allow your connection to deepen through shared attention and understanding. Number 5. She gets nervous around you. Does she fidget, stumble over her words, or laugh nervously when you're around? Nervousness is often a sign that she values your opinion and cares about how you perceive her. It's not disinterest, it's the opposite. The Stoic approach here is to remain grounded. Don't misinterpret her nervousness as awkwardness or lack of confidence. Instead, create a safe, comfortable space for her to relax, offer reassurance through your tone and actions. Show her that you're approachable and non-judgmental. By staying calm and collected, you'll help ease her nerves and allow her to open up more freely. Remember, nervous energy is a natural response to attraction. It's a reflection of her feelings, not a flaw. Recognizing and responding to this with kindness and patience can strengthen your connection significantly. Number 6. She seeks time alone with you. If she suggests hanging out one-on-one instead of in a group, it's a clear sign she's looking for deeper interaction. She's carving out time to focus on you and build a more personal connection. Stoicism teaches us to approach this with patience and clarity. Don't feel pressured to make every moment perfect or grand. Instead, focus on being present and authentic during your time together. These moments are opportunities to learn more about each other without distractions. Listen actively, ask meaningful questions, and enjoy the simplicity of her company. Don't let overthinking or self-doubt ruin the experience. When someone prioritizes alone time with you, it's a strong indicator of interest. Respect her effort by being attentive and engaged. Let your connection grow naturally without forcing it. Number 7. She flirts playfully. Playful teasing, exaggerated laughter at your jokes, or cheeky remarks are classic signs of flirtation. If she engages in lighthearted banter, she's likely testing the waters to see how you respond. A Stoic approach to this situation means reciprocating with subtlety. Match her energy without overdoing it. Avoid turning her playfulness into something overly serious or inappropriate. Instead, keep the tone light and enjoyable. Flirting is often her way of building rapport and creating a fun dynamic between you two. Pay attention to her body language and tone. Does she lean in when she teases you? Does her laughter feel genuine? These cues suggest she's enjoying your company and wants to create a connection. Respond with confidence and a touch of humor. The key is to enjoy the moment while staying grounded and respectful. Number 8. There's chemistry in the air. When your conversations flow effortlessly and silences feel comfortable rather than awkward, that's chemistry. It's an intangible yet undeniable connection that suggests you're both on the same wavelength. Stoicism reminds us to stay present in these moments. Don't rush to define the relationship or overthink what's happening. Instead, savor the natural rhythm of your interaction. Chemistry is rare, so if you feel it, take it as a sign to nurture the bond. Whether it's shared humor, similar interests, or mutual understanding, let the connection grow organically. Avoid putting pressure on yourself or her to label things too soon. Sometimes, the best connections come from simply enjoying the energy you share. Focus on being genuine and attentive, and let the relationship develop naturally. Number 9, she smiles a lot around you. A genuine smile is one of the clearest indicators of happiness and interest. If she lights up whenever you're around, it's a strong sign that your presence makes her happy. Stoicism teaches us not to overanalyze her emotions, but to appreciate them. Acknowledge her smile as a positive signal without reading too much into it. Smiling is often contagious, so reciprocate with warmth and authenticity. Show her that you enjoy her company just as much. A shared smile can break down barriers and create a sense of ease between you two. However, remember to differentiate between politeness and genuine affection. A consistent, heartfelt smile is a better indicator of her feelings than one-off gestures. Respond with gratitude and kindness, creating an environment where her happiness can flourish. Number 10. Others notice her interest. Sometimes friends or colleagues might comment on how she behaves around you. They might notice her paying extra attention, laughing more, or acting differently in your presence. While external validation can be helpful, Stoicism reminds us not to rely solely on others' opinions. Use their observations as part of the bigger picture, but trust your instincts. If multiple people point out her interest, consider it a strong signal. Reflect on your interactions with her. Does her behavior align with what others have noticed? Stay composed and respectful in your approach. Avoid making assumptions based solely on external feedback. Instead, focus on building your connection directly with her. When others notice her interest, it's often because the signs are clear. Use this awareness to guide your actions, but always prioritize authenticity and mutual respect. Number 11. She touches her lips when talking to you. Subtle gestures like touching or licking her lips can be unconscious signs of attraction. These actions often indicate that she's engaged in the conversation and feels drawn to you. A Stoic response means staying composed and respectful. Avoid staring or making her feel uncomfortable. Instead, focus on maintaining a natural and engaging conversation. These gestures are often subconscious, so don't overanalyze them. Pay attention to the context of your interaction. Are her body language and tone of voice also signaling interest? Acknowledging these cues calmly and respectfully can strengthen your connection. Let her actions guide the rhythm of your interaction, but always prioritize mutual comfort and understanding. Number 12. She's exceptionally kind to you. If she goes out of her way to remember your favorite snack, offer help, or check in on you, these acts of kindness are rarely random. They're intentional gestures to show she cares. Stoicism teaches us to respond with gratitude, acknowledge her efforts without taking them for granted. Express appreciation sincerely, but don't assume that every kind act is a declaration of love. Her thoughtfulness indicates she values your happiness and well-being. Pay attention to how often she extends this kindness. Consistent actions speak louder than words. Reciprocate by showing equal care and consideration. Small, thoughtful gestures can go a long way in building mutual trust and affection. Let her kindness inspire you to deepen the connection with authenticity and warmth. Number 13, her tone changes around you. Does her voice soften, speed up, or become more playful when she talks to you? These tonal shifts often reflect emotional investment and nervous excitement. The Stoic approach is to stay calm and receptive. Instead of overthinking her tone, focus on the content of your conversation and the emotions she's expressing. A change in tone suggests she feels differently about you compared to others. It's her way of creating intimacy and showing vulnerability. Pay attention to her energy and respond with kindness and understanding. Use this as an opportunity to deepen your connection. Acknowledge her efforts to communicate on a more personal level and reciprocate with your own authenticity. Number 14, she gives you meaningful looks. A lingering glance or a look that holds your gaze longer than usual can be more telling than words. These moments are her way of conveying interest subtly but powerfully. Stoicism encourages us to appreciate these silent cues without overreacting. Meet her gaze with calm confidence and let the moment speak for itself. Meaningful looks are often accompanied by other signs, like a slight smile or relaxed body language. If these elements align, it's a strong indicator of attraction. Respond by staying present and engaged. Avoid misinterpreting or rushing to conclusions. Instead, let the connection unfold naturally through shared moments of mutual understanding. Number 15, she finds ways to touch you casually. Subtle physical touches, like a hand on your arm, a playful nudge, or sitting closer than usual, are strong signs of attraction. These gestures are often her way of testing boundaries and creating a sense of closeness. Stoicism teaches us to approach these moments with respect and mindfulness. Don't assume every touch means romantic interest, but don't dismiss it either. Pay attention to her overall behavior to understand the context of her actions. Casual touches are often accompanied by warm body language and genuine engagement in the conversation. If these signs align, it's a good indicator that she's comfortable and interested in you. Respond by mirroring her energy in subtle ways. Maintain a respectful distance while allowing the connection to grow naturally. These moments of physical closeness can deepen your bond if handled with care and mutual understanding. Number 16, she's curious about your life and goals. When she asks about your family, ambitions, or personal experiences, it's not just small talk. It's a sign she's invested in getting to know the real you. Her curiosity reflects genuine interest and a desire to connect on a deeper level. The Stoic approach is to respond with authenticity. Share your thoughts openly, but avoid exaggeration or self-doubt. Let your answers reflect who you truly are, not who you think she wants you to be. Her interest in your life shows that she values you as a person and sees potential in your connection. Pay attention to how actively she listens and how her follow-up questions align with your answers. Reciprocate by showing genuine curiosity about her life. This exchange of personal stories and dreams can create a strong foundation for mutual respect and understanding. Recognizing these signs isn't about winning or proving something. It's about understanding the dynamics of connection and approaching them with respect, clarity, and confidence. Stoicism reminds us to stay grounded and authentic. Don't rush to conclusions or force outcomes. Instead, focus on building meaningful interactions based on mutual understanding and shared values. If you notice these signs consistently, take it as a cue to move forward thoughtfully. Communicate openly, respect her boundaries, and let the relationship unfold naturally. Remember, every interaction is unique. The key to successful connections lies in being present, patient, and genuine. So go out there with calm confidence and let your actions speak louder than words.